Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Good morning. I'm Candace. Welcome back.
Well, Candace is doing it again.
Oh, no. We don't have enough inventory.
I can't breathe. I can't even take time to take a breath around this lady. It's not your fault. It's not her fault. I'm joking. But.
Yeah. Well, one of my contacts just sent me a text message. Hey, we're at a house that we can't do a public sale. We'll be here till 2:30.
We got to go.
We got to get going. We got to get orders packed so we can get over there. These are my favorite kind, the ones that are not going to be open to the public. That's when you can get the best deals.
If it was an ordinary type situation, we might say, look, I don't know. We've got a lot of stuff. Y'all don't see it all.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We have it tucked away.
But we've been doing so good on these picks lately that we got to go.
We have. And, in fact, we were just talking, if this one works out well, we're probably definitely not going to garage sales this weekend.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
We can't. We have so much good inventory to list, and we haven't been able to get to it. So because we're sourcing,
right?
And at some point, you just got to say, "Okay, that's enough." Yeah. But it ain't today,
right? Yeah, yeah. No, we will never say no to this kind of situation. No. So we're going to get orders pulled and hit the road after Lonnie gets them all packed up.
Okay, let's move.
So let's go again. Everything on eBay. The other sites are just. First item is in the bolo drawer. It's a sheer white teeth whitening strips. Just picked those up at a garage sale this past weekend for $2, and they sold for $24.99.
Yeah, they had more, huh? You just didn't.
She had some smaller packages, but they were like very expired, like 2022.
This was not expired, right?
That one expires in June, so they have time to use it. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's not like it magically disappeared.
Right. I took a chance that it would sell before the expiration, you know.
But not only does it have to sell before then, you have to get it to your customer. That's by rule anyway.
Right. That's right. Yep. Okay, 12A, box A, we have a transformer going out. So it's going to be up there. I think it's the white box, maybe. No, that's box 1. It's the one right above it. The Revo box.
Our organization here is not good. You should never have a box 1 and a box A. Well, we shouldn't anyway. That's just not how we normally do it. Because A and 1 are both like the first box.
Yep.
Okay.
You know,
I would say we're fairly organized
just
overall.
Just leave that here, I guess.
For us, our organization is
look at this box
actually pretty
getting
impressive.
all empty. It must be this one.
Look at you getting all empty over
here.
Look at
you little box, you.
Hey, look, let's set this off to the side.
We'll combine
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, I don't know. I need to open it. It's not labeled for some reason.
What do we have?
Sound wave.
Oh, let me look at this one. This might be it. No, this is Megatron. Here.
I know that one's not it. I'm just verifying that it is Soundwave. Okay.
Look, I'm going to put Megatron on your chair.
Okay.
You can just put it on the shelf somewhere.
Megatron, get off my chair.
You can put him on the shelf, and we'll
just move the location. All right, that box is done. I don't think it had but maybe 3 or 4 in it anyway. So this one sold for $149.99.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It's a pricey one.
You could always tell it's good if it's bubble wrapped.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We sold a little core action figure on 9 Delta, figure C.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We had like a little box over here.
Yep.
Or something. Let's see. We had a bunch in here. Got all kind of little boxes over here. Okay, I found it. Oh my gosh, man, this is crazy. This guy was originally priced at like $9 and or $10, and somebody sent an offer for $5, and I declined it, and then they sent an offer for $6.50, and then I countered with $8, and then they accepted that, and then they sent a long list of demands.
Of packing demands.
Use clean bubble wrap. Do this, do that.
Very strong outer packaging. Perhaps a small box.
Right.
You're like, okay.
Got it. He must have been hurt before.
Yeah. Okay, we have another baseball helmet going out. 7 Alpha. Marucci. It's purple.
Yeah, and I was over here pulling another helmet the other day, and I was like, Candace, I don't think there's another helmet back there. Guess what? These ski dudes have it. Here it is right here.
This is a prime example about why you always want to talk about your color of items, because in the picture it looks navy blue, but you have purple in the title. You know, sometimes purple and blue can look different on screen. $29.99 for that.
Okay.
5 Foxtrot. We sold a covered casserole dish, Feria and Bento, made in Portugal. It's a light blue color.
5 Foxtrot.
Yep. We sold the mixing bowl that matches it a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Man, we got to deal with these shoes. I think it might be on the other side, Candace.
Let me go see. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, good. Well, I've been having some pretty easy packing days, but so far, I mean, this stuff isn't hard or anything, but it's gonna take me a little time.
I know. $25 for that.
Which that's fine too. It's just we're gonna be trying to get out of here.
I saw the offer come in for that last night, and I let you handle it since you have to pack it. You know.
Well, I mean, that's fine.
Yep.
We had it priced at $30 before.
Razor drawer, Michael Kors Glam Jasmine in the box.
Okay.
$74.99 for that.
We had like 3 or 4 of those, huh?
Yeah, we started out with. Let me see how many we started out with. Because we're down to 0. We started out with 2. We had
just 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, I wish we would have had a case of them.
I know. 10 Echo, we sold another 4 Versace samples.
Okay. Little bucket of money here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got a bunch of them.
We have quantity 7 available of those.
We started with 13. I remember that.
Oh, I had to relist. I'm like, where's my quantity? I accidentally ended it yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah. $19.99 for that. Belt buckle on Tim Bravo.
Oh.
U.S. Air Force.
I saw that, yeah. Yeah. That was a cool one too, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that one didn't sell before, but yeah,
It's got what, like fighter jets on it?
Yeah, it's right
that's
here.
cool. Air superiority.
yeah, that is so neat.
Did they spell superiority right? It looks weird.
What? Yeah, that's right.
Okay. $19.99 for that.
Yeah, it's fancy too on the back. Oh, look, 1983. It's got made in
83
USA.
or 89?
No, I'm looking at it.
Well, your title says 89. That's
What?
why I'm asking.
Could I not read it or something? I mean, it's pretty clear. Huh. Made in USA, Great American Belt Buckle Company.
Yep.
It's even got a belt buckle with a serial number. That's a nice buckle, man. Why?
Yep. Great American Belt Buckle Company always has cool ones.
Yeah. Okay.
In the Cube, vintage Pokemon mini snowboard.
Right, yeah.
$15 for that.
Yeah, I made a deal with a guy.
Didn't he message you and ask you if you had another one, and that one
Yeah.
goes for $60?
Yeah, well, no, there's a skateboard that's like that. But no, he messaged me last week, Thursday, Friday, something like that, and I priced it at $20, and he asked if I would take $15, and I was like, Well, I mean, I wasn't snarky or anything with him.
Yeah.
But I said, nah, I think I priced it right. I think it's going to sell fast at $20. And he said some other stuff. Seemed like a pretty nice guy. So I said, look, I'll make a deal with you. If I still have it as of Monday, I'll sell it to you for $15 if you still want it. Just message me and on Monday if we still have it and you still want it, and I'll sell it to you.
And he did.
And he did, and I didn't, and I did.
Yeah.
I might have lost track here.
$15 for that.
There you go.
Okay, we have another Transformer going out. 4 Alpha A.
We're Alpha, eh? All right. Okay. Man, these boxes don't get much action for some reason. Okay.
We are looking for Nemesis Prime. I think this might be it right here.
It's never that easy, Candace. Don't fall for the trap. Okay. Here, it was that easy.
$80.99.
Ready? See if I can get this sucker back in there. Oh. Get in there. Okay. Look at that. You got an umbrella?
Sold a Coach umbrella. So yes, this is the silver. We have some with white logo and silver. They bought the silver for $59.99.
They're going to be happy with that.
Oh,
I think all of our umbrella buyers are going to be pleased.
yeah, they're cool. They're nice umbrellas.
They are, man.
Yeah.
They are.
Okay, someone bought a bunch of mini perfume bottles.
Okay.
First one, Digimon drawer, Oscar de la Renta. In the box.
One?
Yes. We
Okay.
have 2 available. They bought 1.
It's the beige box, right?
Yes, $19.99 for that.
Okay.
Versace Eros Flame in the D&D drawer in the red box. Versace Eros Flame.
D&D?
Yep, there's 5 available. They bought 1.
Okay, Versace. I think it's one of the red ones, huh?
Yep.
Eros Flame, that's it.
Yep. $9.99 for that. And then in the smallest drawer, Gucci by Gucci perfume for women. It's in a. I'll show you. It's this little bottle right here.
Okay.
$29.99 for that.
Man, all these crazy brand names we have, huh?
Yeah.
Makes you feel fancy?
I know. I am fancy.
You feel Gucci?
Okay, in the chest drawer, man, this finally sold. I didn't know what the deal was. It's a very nice piece.
I can't believe they bought it because they initially lowballed hard.
Did
Because
they?
you had it priced at $30. Well, actually, that was a loser.
It was. I think
And
it was
you had-
originally like 35 or 40, huh?
It was higher than 30. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was before. I think you're right. I think it was significantly higher than 30, like maybe 40, 50. And they sent an offer for 30. No, I'm sorry. They sent an offer for 15. I countered with 23. And I just knew they were either going to decline or counter, but
With
they
20,
accepted.
Yeah, probably
So-
the end goal there was to try to get 20 for it, huh?
Where is it?
Chest drawer.
Okay. So I was glad to see they bought it.
Probably
If we even have
It's
it.
right here.
Oh, look. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You pulled half these orders. You got to do everything
I know, right?
except for pack.
All right, last item we're pulling is a Margaritaville Poker Room t-shirt, 14 Delta. Black t-shirt with Margaritaville and
One,
poker
2,
hand.
3, 4. Wait, why am I counting? Okay. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. All right, there we go. It's going to be here. Let's see. World. Assuming it'd be in here, but it must not be. Oh, I think I see it right here. No, that's World of Outlaws. What,
It didn't have a label on the location.
Margaritaville, I got it.
You got it? $19.99 for that.
Yeah, this one was brand new. It had tags.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
That's all the orders.
Okay, that was a good sales day. I mean, not super difficult. This is probably going to be, what time is it right now? Because we got a late start too.
It's 10:30.
10:30. All right. My goal is for us to get out of here by noon.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, which that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be good. All right. Let me get to it. All right, y'all. I'm sitting over here. I'm editing. We got back from the little private pic thing we went on. I'll show you all that stuff in a little bit. But I'm editing right now. This video is 55 minutes long.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I might have to get some coffee. I'll look over. Candace left the shed. Didn't say nothing. Left the shed. Not that she has to like say something. She doesn't have to get like a hall pass or something. But
Actually, I do. I have to tell him when I'm going and where I'm going.
sign in and out, and
Yeah.
dock her pay and all that. But no, she comes back with a friggin' banana for scale.
Yeah. It's a big tray.
Is it a big banana?
I would say average. It's not a big banana.
So okay. All right.
Yeah.
You almost need another banana for the banana scale.
I do have an apple in there. But then it looks like I'm selling some fruit. Got a little fruit stand going.
Oh man, how much are you gonna list that thing for?
Well, I was thinking 75, but some of the metal is like pitted. So maybe 50.
Don't go below that,
No.
because
It's a nice piece. Like, it's so cool. Like, it's a good solid piece, you know.
Are there any on eBay right now?
When I looked 2 weeks ago, there was not. I don't know
If
about
there's
now.
still not, maybe go 60.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about my packing.
Right.
How big is that thing? That thing is huge.
It's huge.
I don't have
Like,
I don't even have a box like that.
the actual tray.
Yeah.
maybe-
How
maybe-
wide is it?
I'm talking about tentacle to tentacle.
Yeah, measure it. I'm curious.
20, right under 21.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
do not go in. If you go under 50, you donate it or keep it or whatever.
Yeah, 21 is the widest.
Oh Lord.
It's not very tall though.
But yeah, I gotta finish editing this, and we'll come back and show y'all what we got. Okay, I got that video done, and Candace has been doing her thing over here.
Yeah, I listed that big octopus tray, and then I just listed these 2 blow molds. This one is an Empire, and he's so cool. I love this one. 34 inches tall. He's pretty tall. So I listed him for $125, and then our little snowman friend got listed for $100.
Yeah, and whenever she lists them, I have to. She did everything, cleaned them up a little bit, took the photos, all that stuff, right? Man, the condition is so good on this, too.
They are. They're really good condition.
When are these from?
Like 90s, I think.
Oh, so they're not that old.
Yeah, they're not like 60s, 70s vintage, but
right.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about how how I'm planning on packing these. So that one, well, I'll show you all this one. So go ahead and put him in there. That's a 16, 12, 10.
And we've had blow molds before where you've used this,
this method.
Yep.
Now that's a little tightish. These things are not super delicate. I mean, you don't want them to get crushed, obviously. But here's what happens. Whenever I'm going to make a box stack, probably 2 or 3 boxes. And what you end up with is 2 or 3 layers of cardboard protection. And then I'll probably slide additional cardboard panels in, at least on the front and back.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of tight. But yeah, that's how we're going to do that one. The other one, going to do something similar with 16 cube, because that bottom part is pretty big.
Yeah.
But that part already measured it out. It'll fit into across the diagonal. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
yep.
Yeah, it's all, you always, especially on something like this where it's big, you want to really know, if you can, like, it's not always possible. You want to be like pretty sure what kind of box you're going to use and what your dimensions are going to be, because you can screw yourself pretty bad if you.
Yeah, if you guess, it could end up costing you like $50 and shipping extra out of your pocket. You know.
Right, and everybody's done it, and I still do it from time to time. Usually when I do it, it's maybe $5 to $10. It's usually not like massive difference, but yeah, I've learned, man, like whenever you're dealing with something this big, you got to be real careful.
And just looking at the active listings, I see people with shipping like $90 and stuff, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. So well, I'm assuming they're using like USPS
Ground Advantage.
Yeah, right.
But once Ground Advantage gets that big, Ground Advantage can get over a cubic foot and it's still competitive. But there's some, I don't know what it, like maybe over 14 cube or something like that, like where their prices start telling you, we'll do it if you'll pay for it, but we don't really want to do it.
Right.
You know, which makes sense because they have smaller vehicles than UPS. So.
They don't want to deal with the big stuff.
Right. I was very happy to see that this is a TI-89 titanium. I listed that for $50. I think that's fair. I cleaned it up, tested it, great condition, works perfectly, clean battery compartment, worked out. We only paid $5 for that the other day.
Yep.
And I'm going to get to listen a few other things, I guess. But you know what? Let's, we're going to show y'all some of that stuff all the stuff we got at that private pick. Don't, lower your expectations. Curb your enthusiasm, because it's not...
It's actually stuff that I normally wouldn't pick up, but whenever we get called to this person's picks, I like to always buy stuff just to keep getting asked to come back. And it's good stuff.
It wasn't like that. I mean,
right.
We didn't have to buy it. We've gone over there before.
Yeah, no, we're not expected to, but we like to.
We try to.
I always try to look for something I can buy, and there wasn't a ton of our kind of stuff there. No. So you'll see. Let me go grab that stuff out the truck and we'll show y'all.
Okay. I was saying curb your enthusiasm. We might have done a little better than I thought.
Yeah, we did. Lonnie didn't have any faith in me.
No, wait a second.
He didn't know what I was doing. I was back in the bedroom digging.
Yeah. I I was entertaining the ladies.
He was. I heard them in there gabbing.
I was helping them out too a little bit.
Oh, I know.
I'd like this ladder won't fold up. It's all rusted. And I'll take that. I'll take care of that.
Let me help you, little lady.
Old lady.
Little lady.
Oh yeah. I was charming.
Okay, so what we're about to show you, we paid $40 for everything.
Yep.
This is just plain old bicycle cards, but they're all sealed, and I think there's probably
about 10 decks, I would guess.
Yeah,
I bet there was a dozen in there at one
yeah,
point.
it looks like it's missing 2 out of there. It's just your standard, but they're the jumbo ones. We're probably going to make one lot out of those, you know.
Yeah. And then look, we got, we picked a couple of these up the other day too. They're in here somewhere.
They're somewhere in here, yeah.
But
I think I put them over here. Yeah, they're over here.
These are
That's
our little buddy heaters. Is that what's called, little buddy?
Yeah, Mr. Buddy heater.
Mr. Buddy. Yeah, on in the winter, whenever it gets like below freezing here in the winter, or maybe even like 35.
Yeah, under 40.
Under 40 in the mornings, when we come out here, we like to blast a little propane heat.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get the chill out the air, and then we go with electric. We don't use them that much, but we do use them enough to make that worthwhile. If we can find those little bottles cheap, and we do.
Yep.
Like, basically, we paid a dollar per whack.
Yeah.
And then look, you can see we got a couple there that we bought last weekend.
Yep.
So we're gonna keep on buying them because they cost. The price of those have kind of gone up.
They have, and sometimes
Past
they're
few
hard to
years.
find local. Like whenever we do have those freezes, everybody goes and buys them because those
Right.
little heaters are getting popular now.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're great little heaters, and it's so easy with those little bottles, man.
Yep. Okay, I picked up some handbags, which is something I don't typically go for. But like I said, there wasn't too much else at this house. But I got some cool ones, I think. So let me see. These 3 here, I think they're vintage. They're Jessica Simpson. I think they're vintage Jessica Simpson. Like this is a faux snakeskin print. This is a big old like bowler bag. It's look at that sucker, how big it is. And then I thought this was an interesting print. So yeah, those 3 are Jessica Simpson. This one is by the sack. It's just it's a leather bucket.
Look y'all. It's a sack bucket. It's our bucket sack.
Sack bucket.
A sack bucket. Look at that.
So I've got that one, and then this one I thought was interesting. It's hand painted. I didn't even look it up. I just grabbed it because I thought it was cool. It's got the signature on here by the person that painted it. And it turns out that this is a pretty popular item.
I'll show them some.
Yeah.
So look, here they are. These are solds. Now look, $90, $50, $80.
Yeah.
This one is probably kind of the shape of yours, I think, huh?
It's the same style bag, just painted different. Yeah.
I mean, shape.
Style, yeah.
Yeah. See, I can see this. Like, look.
Look at that.
That is a nice.
That's a cool one.
It
huh?
is.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, who doesn't like a lighthouse?
Yeah.
And some nautical and some lighthouse. Well.
And that's different than. Looks like she mostly does floral stuff. So
Yeah.
that's a little different.
So this might. I mean, look at the prices, y'all. Like there are a few lower ones, but this is kind of a bolo to look out for.
Jaguar.
I know. Oh, look at this one.
Yeah. There's another.
Oh, there's a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh, they went a little low. That picture ain't quite as cool though. Yeah, these are cool.
But you can see they sell really well. Like, look at all the solds.
Yeah, that's a thing. You never heard. Look, 937 results.
Yeah. And those of you that deal in handbags or selling pretty
They probably
frequently,
know.
you've probably heard of it before or whatever. But
3,400. Hey, I think we might have sold something. No, we have an offer expired. Okay. All right. But yeah, Candace, I think that Anushka is going to double us up on, or maybe not quite, but it'll at least pay for everything.
Yep.
That was a good little
And
buy
then I
there.
picked up a couple of pair of boots. Man, this woman had a big foot. Look at that.
Yeah,
I mean, I say big. They're size 10, but
that's a pretty
that
good
looks
size.
bigger than that to me. I don't know. Yeah. So these are J. Renee. They're pretty decent. Anywhere from probably 30 to 60 for this pair. They're cool looking. They've got like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. This is kind of shimmery, this fabric inset here. And it's got like metal studs and buckles on both sides. Mm-hmm. They're really well done. And I mean, like, look, this part of the sole is like nailed in. It's good quality stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got some Suede aerosols. I thought the color was neat. Kind of goes with some of the bags here.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Yeah, you could tell kind of the look that person was kind of had.
Yep.
So yeah, that's yeah. I mean that is some color going on that bench right now. Wow, look at that.
Yep. Some cool stuff.
You know, we did good actually. I was kind of downplaying it. I thought it was more of a social call, but no, Candace was back there making us some money.
And I got me a cool little bird bath for the backyard too.
Yeah.
A pagoda.
No, that was outside of the other money.
That's separate money. Yep.
So, okay. Well, you know what? We're going to skip Lonnie's Losers again.
Are we?
Mm-hmm. I am.
Okay.
Candace. Yeah, we're going to skip.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do it tomorrow for sure.
Okay.
Hold me to it.
Well, all you have to do when you edit this video is cut this part out if you didn't do it.
Okay, we'll film two alternate endings depending on how we feel tomorrow. Yeah, because I'll know ahead of time. I'll know. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.